Hello, it's that college football guy here in the video. Well, it's time to recap those two lovely games from yesterday, right? So, before we get into everything on here about this, first things first, everybody please hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, helps analytics, helps the video to be seen by more people on YouTube. Greatly would appreciate it. Comment on the video. I love interacting with everybody. And subscribe to the channel. We just hit 200 subscribers. Let's see if we can crack 300 sometime. All right. First games. All right, we had Tulsa and USF. Tulsa was favored by 13.5, but I figured they'd win, but they wouldn't cover. Well, that turned out to be accurate because Tulsa won 48-42. USF couldn't score. Now they got 42 points, which tells you how bad Tulsa's defense was, which I told you about yesterday. All right, let's get into USF. This was the battle of the freshman quarterbacks. If you look at this though, USF has a very young team. That's why they're 1-10. We're now 1-10 now. And I think this could be something for the future for them. So first off, together, USF, Byron Brown, their freshman starting quarterback, 21-25, 240 yards, 3 touchdowns, no INTs, 91.5 QBR. Not bad at all. As number one receiver was Sean Atkins, a sophomore, 9 receptions for 115 yards and a touchdown. Team rushing, 41 carries, 259 yards and 2 TDs. Brian Batry, I think his name is here. I'm bathed, excuse me. But he's sophomore running back. I apologize for butchering this name. But Brian here had a sophomore running back for USF. 19 carries, 169 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Byron Brown, the freshman quarterback, carried in 12 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. So, hey, he take care of 2. But the problem is defensively, well, as based on the score, USF didn't show up. No sacks, no QB hurries, no INTs, no fumble recoveries, no nothing. Yikes. That's not going to get it done. All right, Tulsa, you have Braylon Braxton, their freshman starting quarterback. 20 of 27, 302 yards, 1 touchdown, no INTs, a 71.8 QBR. So not bad on the passing, but he did throw in 2 rushing touchdowns later on. Keelan Stokes was his number 1 receiver, 6 receptions for 145 yards and a touchdown. Team rushing, Watola was 46 carries, 271 yards, and 5 touchdowns. I already mentioned Braylon Braxton, the freshman QB, had 2 of them, but Deneric Prince had 26 carries for 220 yards and 2 TDs. They got it done on the ground. Defensively, they had 1 sack, no QB hurries, no INTs, but they did have 2 fumble recoveries, so at least they forced 2 turnovers. So Tulsa got the game done and won. So congratulations to Tulsa. Got their 4th win of the year. Now, San Diego State and New Mexico. I said, how bad was San Diego State going to beat New Mexico? Someone down in the comments said, from yesterday's video, picked them by 28. Well, they were close. They won by 24, 34-10. New Mexico, CJ Montes, their freshman starting quarterback, 15 of 23, 112 yards, no touchdowns, 1 INT, a 48.3 QBR. Team rushing, 26 carries for 97 yards and a touchdown, and that touchdown was a rushing touchdown by the quarterback, CJ Montes. Excuse me. Team defense, well, they did somewhat show up. 1 sack, 3 QB hurries, 1 INT, but no fumble recoveries. San Diego State, Jalen Maiden, their star quarterback, 15 of 25, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, 97.5 QBR. Now that's really getting it done. And Mekhi Shaw, their sophomore star receiver, 6 receptions for 120 yards and 2 TDs. Hey, 20 a catch, not bad. Team rushing, 38 carries for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Kenan Kristan, 10 carries for 102 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, 2 sacks, 4 QB hurries, 1 INT, no fumble recoveries. So San Diego State didn't have to keep New Mexico off balance, and New Mexico is just too young. They're just too young. They're a very young team, and unfortunately, it's not enough. But we'll see what happens down the road next year. Hopefully they get better. Same with USF and Tulsa. USF is really young, but we'll see if that does better for them next year. So everybody, please, let me know down in the comments what you think here. Tulsa and USF scoring this many points surprised me. San Diego State blowing out New Mexico didn't really surprise me. But Tulsa and USF, I think the over-under was like 57 points, and it's 90 between the two of them. I don't think that many points. So let me know down in the comments what you think really surprised you. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. I'm going to be, once this uploading, I'm going to record this. I'm going to record the video for the predictions for all the Saturday games. We got a bunch. I'm wearing UNLV red today because I made a prediction beginning of the year that some people gave me flack for. I said UNLV would go, I think it was 5-7 to start the year, possibly with an outside shot at getting a bowl game. Well, they're 4-6, and they got a shot to actually win their next 2 games, so they could possibly be 6-6 and bowling. So, hey, got to give a shout out to my former team where I used to live. So, knew some of the guys that played there way back in the day. So, thanks everybody for watching the video. As always, enjoy your Saturday, enjoy some college football. Thanks everybody, and please be good to each other.